Troglodytes, welcome back to the den! It is time to go meet Fire Belching Bob. As we discussed last episode, we defeated Melody, the butler, and we met the fortune teller. Now, I like to save all of the fortune teller things until we have all the items and just kind of click through it all. Well, I was too busy talking, we missed the room. And inside, this boss just terrified me as a younger self. In this room, you have this big guy over here. I call him Fire Belching Bob. And essentially, what you need to do is light these candles. And that will make him always appear. And you have to take away his food. But these ghosts over here are going to keep giving him food. And they are terrified for their lives. Where did you go? So I wonder what he's eating. Is it like a sponge cake? And you just gotta take his waitresses out. I guess I don't know if they're waiters or waitresses. Because they kind of have the male look to them, kind of. Now thankfully you don't have to relight those candles. And then this guy just freaks out. You took my cake? Now, I never really could figure out what makes his heart appear, besides making him keep breathing fire right in front of him like this. There's actually a corner in this room where you can stand, and he can't actually hit you. Tire out, bro. That's some serious heartbreak. Imagine if people would breathe fire like, oh, come on. Don't miss this. Good. Please get him in one go. This is one boss I hate having to do. And you actually don't even ever have to beat this guy. He is one of those optional bosses. I guess I'll come and show you guys that corner I'm talking about. It's right here. You can stay here all you want and just wait for him to tire out. But I like just to be right in front of him. As long as you're moving, you're usually okay. Like that. He eventually tires out. His heart couldn't take it. And you take him out. And I believe he just gives you money. Money, and it looks like a crystal. And a couple gold bars. Whoa. Bodacious, I guess. Alright. Oh, and we lost him. Now, I think this is the room where that other ghost went that we lost. So we actually might have two ghosts in there. I believe, yep, here's that ghost in this hallway. Hopefully he just goes back where he came from. Good. It's just too hard to get him in the hallway. In the dark, they drain like regular ghosts. Their health. That's what I'm talking about there. Oh, come on, don't go anywhere. There we go. Well, yeah, this is not a good time. There's another one right in front of us. We'll get this tablecloth out of the way. Just because it can kind of be in the way. Oh, he's here somewhere. I know he is. In there. See, one of these. Where is he? Okay, he moved. You know, it's almost a good thing they moved, because sometimes you just can't find him. Gotta be in one of these. There we go. Yep. I'm fancy. I'm number one. Alright, so we got that boo that ran away from us. So, that's good. One less one to have to keep track of here. And now this is kind of... Oh, golden mouse. Ah, we missed it. If you get that golden mouse, you get a lot of money. Kind of like that blue ghost. Now, the kind of Easter egg here is if you cook this, you get a ruby. So now we've had 2 rubies. And now there's a ghost in this fridge. And you always get hurt opening this one. You shall burn. We're just gonna sit here and burn this guy because we can. Take this. And that does 5 every time. So you don't have to necessarily sit there and burn them to death. But so as you can see, there's a fire over here. Fire's not gonna help us, so we have to be introduced to another element, which is the water element. And he's gonna talk to us some more about the water elemental. So, since we have ice ghosts for fire, we also have fire ghosts for water. And you can just get the water out of there. And we'll just cool this door off. And now we will find that boo. Alright, boo, where are you? Well, somebody threw a bomb at us. There we go. It's in there. He's such a booligan. I just love how creative they were. Because I wonder if the Japanese version has different names for them all. Because the whole point is that it's a funny play on words. So I guess I'd be interested to see what the Japanese version of these are. So we've got the water. This is very important here. This thing, you need to remember to water this before you fight every boss ghost, or else you won't get the super, I forget what it is. It's just worth a lot of money, and it's definitely worth doing. Now this one, I believe you just gotta put water in his bowl, and you gotta wait for Mr. Bones to come. Because this dog will disturb Mr. Bones, who spawns over here. At least I thought that's what was supposed to happen. There we go. Ah! Now he's kind of like a Huggy Supreme. He'll snag on you. And once you get Mr. Bones, you can see that bone get stuck in the ground, and that ghost dog would like to lick it. And that's when you take him out. I caught you when you were weak, little Luigi. Come on, first try, we can do it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now we've watered that, so we're good there. But as you can see, that is sparkling. I hit the wrong button, so we need to inspect it. Then we will get swept down here, where we will find more Mr. Bones. I can't remember. Yeah, you gotta wake him up. It'd be nice if we could get all 3 of them in one go, but that's pretty tricky to do. So we will just do them one at a time. These guys can be pretty tricky to get sometimes. As long as we can get them one at a time, we'll be alright, Trogly. You just hit me with your bone. I think there should be a set amount of times, like 30 times that they can throw their bones, and they should just instantly die. Because they're eventually going to run out of bones, unless they're stealing bones of other people to throw, which is a possibility. And here we are. Now, I believe there's a heart somewhere. I think there's almost a 50 heart here as well, if I remember correctly. But we're definitely going to need some hearts because we are at the boss ghost. There we go. I knew there was one here. So these big hearts heal 50. And here we are. This is probably one of my favorite ghosts in the game. I think he just looks really cool. Yeah! There we go. As I told you guys before, all boss ghosts kind of have an arena / dome that you kind of fight in. And this one is no exception. This one kind of makes clones of themselves in shadows that you have to use to fight him with. Let's go! So you gotta suck them, then they do this, and then you shoot the real one, then you just gotta take them out. Now this guy can be pretty tricky. It usually takes 3 or 4 times, and you just get more things spawning every time. Well, we got a tiny one, but, well, I thought we were gonna be okay. And he's gotta move. No fear. We'll take this guy out. Come on, guys. Don't run me into him. Alright, I think we can get him next time. Try to clear some of these out. Okay, well, that guy's just kind of stuck over there for some reason. I didn't even see the purple guy right in front of me there. Alright, I think he is behind us now. Where are you? There you are. Wow, he keeps spawning in that area. You can't even see his shadow. Stop cheating. Okay, so he is over here now. Alright, I think we got him this time, guys. Come on, only 35. No problems. Come on, yeah! We did it! With minor fatalities. Open up our orange, gold. And we got the beautiful emerald key, which unlocks the next area for us. Luigi, it's time to press some paintings, guys! Back into the paintings they go. Looks like we got 4 ghosts this time in total. Once again, you don't have to catch the fire belching Bob guy. You know, I grew up just calling him Fire Belching Bob. I really don't even remember his legitimate name. But I guess we'll find out here. Invisible ghosts become visible. Looks like, oh wow, I can't believe we got gold on him. Got gold on the dancers, gold on the butler. I'm surprised we got gold on the ghosty man. What? Silver on Belching Bob. You managed to turn those ghosts back into paintings. Alright, so Mr. Luggs, that's his name. Fire Belching Bob. The Floating Whirlindas. Melody Pianissima. Shivers and Spooky. And Bogmire. Stupid Fire Belching Bob, you ruined my perfect. We'll see how much money we got. And that's more money than I'll ever have. 21,020,000. All right, Troglodytes, thank you for tuning in today. I hope you guys had a nice week. And we will catch you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me in the den.